Hello, church. We're looking at Isaiah chapters 44 and 45 today for our daily Bible reading. Word of the day is idols. In verse 6 of chapter 44, we read this: "Thus says the Lord, the King of Israel, and his Redeemer, the Lord of hosts. I am the first and I am the last. Besides me, there is no God." One of the things we as humans, we have the propensity to try to be God or worship things that we create rather than worship and serve the only true King, the only true God, God himself. When we do this, we are setting up idols. And God is speaking through Isaiah to establish and to correct Israel once again on the foolishness of idolatry. So chapter 44 continues to go on. So we'll pick back up in verse 14. It says this: "He cuts down cedars, or he chooses a cypress tree or an oak, and lets it grow strong among the trees of the forest. He plants a cedar, and rain nourishes it. Then it becomes fuel for a man. He takes a part of it and warms himself. He kindles a fire and bakes bread. Also he makes a god and worships it. He makes it an idol and falls down before it. Half of it he burns in the fire. Over the half he eats meat. He roasts it and is satisfied. Also he warms himself and says, 'Ah, I am warm. I have seen the fire.' And the rest of it he makes into a god, his idol, and falls down to it and worships it. He prays to it and says, 'Deliver me, for you are my God.'" How foolish, right? Something that the man created, something that he could easily burn and use to cook his food. He then lies down and bows down and worships this created thing instead of worshiping God. Now, we might not be doing this exact thing where we carve something out of wood, but anything in God's creation that we worship, we serve, that we are more concerned about than God himself, is an idol. And so we are to flee from this because it is foolishness and it is not beneficial for us. We need to serve God and serve him alone. So beware of idols, church. All right, have a great day.